Hello everyone, my name is WTQ and welcome back to another brand new episode of What WTQ. What's that question? What the question? I'm working on the whole tagline for now, but in the meantime, and how are you guys doing? I am on my lunch break. I had a workout earlier today and it was really fun. Got to hang out with one of my younger co-highs and yeah, it's been pretty cool. I'm really excited for what's been going on. I saw some people start. I saw some traction with the recent Q&A, and I like it. So what we have right now are a few more questions that I had to generate. But again, I will get your questions answered if you comment on social media or on Facebook, YouTube, and I will try to get to those to the best of my abilities. So we have a couple questions. Number one is, what was the last big mistake you'd made? The last big mistake. The big mistakes can come in all sorts of forms. In terms of a mistake that I made, I definitely would have to say it really depends, because in terms of like relationships, definitely that can pretty much vary on the other person. Have I made a mistake that physically harmed someone? No. Have I made a mistake that I regret? I would definitely say my biggest recent mistake was, which was I resolved it very quickly. So after on the day of the wedding, I told my cousin that we would just go out and like have some dinner, or lunch, to meet up and like catch up on time. And I definitely I dropped the ball because I was supposed to like have a conversation with him and just like hang out and see how he's doing. I saw him a month after the wedding, so like a month and a half after the wedding. So probably my biggest mistake was at the time. Probably that was my biggest mistake, just being accountable. And I am always working on my accountability, and I really want to be called out. So by all means, if I make a mistake to you personally, for people that are watching, if I know you personally and I made a mistake to you, please call me out. I really want to rectify that, and I want to be better at it as quickly as possible so we can move on, and we can spend more time together without like any resentments. What's the most difficult thing that you still do each day? One of the most difficult things. Definitely when it comes to like daily habits, it's really difficult to eat healthy, So I work a 9 to 5 graveyard from Monday through Friday. One of the hardest things, one of the most difficult things I have to do is maintain a healthy diet. That means doing my very best to keep away from junk food, keeping away from fast foods, keeping away from frozen foods especially because they have there's a lot of chemicals in them to keep them preserved in frozen conditions, and that actually, enough frozen food has actually left me in a position to have a gout attack. So definitely it's a matter of diet. So maintaining my diet is still the hardest thing that I can do right now. And what's actually been able to at least remedy that, it's like at the very least before I go to bed, from the time that I woke up to the time that I went to bed, I'm going to bed soon, is at the very least I am doing my best to maintain a healthy hydration routine. So I'll drink ever so often throughout the day before I go to bed. I definitely had fruit. No, I did not have fruit today. I definitely did have my protein. I'm going to definitely have some healthy foods once I get out of work because I don't have anything available here. But at home, I definitely have salads that I can have and portioned pre-made meals from Fred Meyer's. So that's definitely helped me out with my diet. So having having healthier foods is something that I'm planning on working on, and it's still very difficult even to this day. Like when I get home, I'm gonna knock out almost immediately sometimes, and I'm doing my best to not do that. But another good thing, I switched over to coffee from Bang Energy from energy drinks, so that's probably a healthy thing, right? So that's what I'm really trying to do. What obscure interest do you have? Obscure interest. I would definitely say it's really hard to see what's obscure nowadays, because in 2009 it was really obscure to like have yourself record and do things on camera, and it was obscure. And when you're 22, 21, where you think you move out because you think you're ready, and lo and behold, sometimes you're not ready to move out. So any obscure interest? Honestly, I can't begin to tell you, but hopefully when we revisit this question again, I may have a better answer for you guys. So yeah, those are the questions I have for today. I honestly I really wish I had a better third question, because when I thought of obscure interests, obscure could be like out of the norm, but it's pretty normal nowadays. It's pretty normal nowadays to have like an interest in what keeps you creative. Like it's really nowadays it's not too obscure to see someone at a Starbucks and you see them playing on their Switch like 4 hours when they're there and buying coffee every so often. It's not obscure. It's not so obscure to see someone in a locked room and reading questions off of something that like it looks like they're alone. So like doing this kind of interview thing for myself is really weird and obscure. But in 2021, not too much. But I think that's all I have for today. That's all the answers I can really answer. That's all the questions I have. Let me know in the comments on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, what questions you want me to answer, and I will get to those as quickly as I can. And as always, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, my name's Tyler. I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.